I'm taking my thumbnail picture and it's just kind of weird for you to look at me, so.
Wow.
I love to get on, I love to get to one. When the drink be too strong, when the tree be way too strong. Get me to turn up, rap, pull it on up till I can't even think no more. Get ready to go, come then, we can keep it lit, let's roll.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel. In today's video, you guys, I'm going to be doing my girl talk series, or another video in my girl talk series, and this topic for this video is feminine hygiene. This was really requested on my Instagram, so I was like it's about time that I get started with that. So this is really like my feminine hygiene routine. Just being honest, I'm not telling you in this video what you should be doing, what you need to do, what you need to go buy, what you need to, I'm not doing any of that. This is what I do, and if you want to take some tips from it and you want to use them or you don't, that's totally fine as well. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. This video is more for my girls out there. You know, I don't know if I have a lot of guy subscribers, but this video really isn't for y'all. But you know, if you want to watch it, be educated, that's fine too. I'm gonna get right into the video because I have literally a full jar of things that I have to go through in this video. I also kind of like planned everything out on my phone, so I'm looking down at my notes a lot for this video, but I'm really excited. So if you guys feel like weird talking about stuff like this, or you know, you don't think you're ready to, I mean, it's not even really like anything that's that serious, but don't watch the video, simple as that. But we're gonna get right into it. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get right into it. Okay, so I have a list of like things I want to talk about. We have products I want to go over. I have like my like routine itself, and then I have like just some tips and other things I want to talk about. So first things first is taking a shower. So personally, taking a shower at least every day, at least once a day is, you know, pretty needed, especially in summertime. It's hot outside, so you should be taking a shower 1 or 2 times a day, but we're not gonna get too much on that. Do what you do, but like I said, that's just kind of what I do. In the shower itself, the first thing that I do is I shave. If I'm shaving that day, we're gonna be talking about that whole day. First things first, what I used to shave with. So when I shave, I normally, for my legs and for under my arms, well, for my legs specifically, I normally just use Nair. This is what I use. This is the Nair right here. This is the it's basically just like hair removal, and it's this one is like the softening baby oil one. This is really good if you really want to get your legs or any part of your body to feel really soft. This is only recommended for your legs, but we're going to talk about other places you can use it as well, but being careful with it, but we'll get into that. So I normally use this for my legs. I don't use this every single time I'm about to shave because it can kind of get a little irritating after a while, so you don't want to use it too much, but enough if you want to, you know, get that nice real silky smooth legs. You know, I feel you. So yeah, I normally use this, like for example, when I was transitioning from that winter time when, you know, you've been wearing jeans or legs haven't really been shown that much, to transitioning to summertime, spring, when you're going to be wearing shorts and skirts and stuff of that nature, I use Nair because it's a lot of hair. Obviously it'll get it faster. Literally with Nair, you just put it on, let it sit for like 3 to 5 minutes, and then take it off. It's low-key like a perm. Well, duh, it makes sense, it's like hair removal, but like literally, like when you put it on, it starts to itch after a while. Then when you rinse off in the shower, it starts to kind of burn a little bit, so it is kind of irritating, and it's not for everybody. It's very intense. There is an alternative. There's one called, I think, Veets or something like that. I've never used that one, but I have heard good reviews on that as well. This is what I use on my legs, and we're gonna just stick with legs now. We're gonna get into other parts later. So I would normally do my legs if I'm using Nair. I'm gonna do my legs outside the shower because you're supposed to put it on outside of the shower, let it sit, and then you rinse off with a towel, and then you get in the shower and you wash up as you regularly would. But if I'm not gonna be using Nair that day, then I will use a razor. This is the razor that I have. I go back and forth. I have this razor, which is a regular like female razor, or woman's razor. There's only 3 blades on this one, but then I also will use a men's razor which has 5 blades. If you're gonna be using a razor, I recommend using one that has at least 3 to 5 blades on it. 5 should really be the goal, but if you can't, 3 blades is fine as well. The more blades you have, the easier it is to, like, I kind of go through it quicker and easier instead of having to go over pass through pass, and that's how you can get razor bumps. Having one with more blades on it will help you to reduce the time of that, the times you got to go over your skin on it. Just 5 blades is probably the best that you could probably go right now. So I got this little set. This is by Modessa, I think, and I got this literally from like the dollar store, and it comes with a razor, and then it also comes with 5 removable heads. I recommend getting a razor that has the heads that you can remove them because it makes it easier for you to just, when you're done, throw it away, get a new one. Also, when you're using razor, I recommend changing them at least 2 to 3 times after you've used them, because bacteria can build up on them, and even though you may rinse it off, you may think you're cleaning it, it's really not going to get clean because there's going to be bacteria build up. Hair is still going to be in there whether you see it or not. So after about 2 to 3 times, you should be getting a new razor blade, or if you don't have the one that changes, get a new razor in general. You should not be using it just 2 to 3 times, okay? 2 to 3 times. I also have a pack of the men's razors. This is the brand Assured, and these are actually 5-blade razors. So I kind of you can use women's razors and male razors. Either way it goes, they both work perfectly fine. So I have a pack of these as well in case I run out of the little heads on there. These work just as fine as well. As far as what product to use when you are shaving with a razor, so for me personally, if I'm going to be shaving my legs with my razor, I'm going to just be using soap. And the soap that I normally use in the shower for my body is the Victoria's Secret Cloud Wash. This is in the scent Temptation, and it's like a little foam that kind of comes out. I soap up my whole body and then I go in with the razor. Once you get more towards like your ankle and stuff like that, you can go upwards because I feel like that's easier as well. But that's just the way that I do it. Do it how you want, obviously. So that's for my legs. And then as far as underneath my arms, with that I normally do the same thing. I put soap under there and I like put my arm like all the way back here, that way I can like really get it like that, and then I just go downwards. I don't go up side to side. Again, that's how you get razor bumps, from going all these different directions. You want to go in the direction that the hair is growing in, so it can just come right out. Come right out. And I also use a loofah. If you are not using a loofah, I really recommend that you get one. They're like $1 at like the dollar store. Like a lot of the stuff y'all can get from the dollar store, like just being honest. But Target, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But these are really beneficial. I feel like these are really important because they kind of exfoliate your skin a little bit and help with like dark spots or razor bumps and stuff like that. I use these for when I'm actually like washing up my body, and then when it comes down to, someone is calling me, decline. When it comes down to other areas, I do not use that, because you don't want to use scented body wash in your private area and your butt area. That's a big no. That's a huge no. So for that, I would use the Dove Go Fresh Sensitive Soap. This is not the sensitive one. I ran out of it, so I'm just showing this for the bottle. But I recommend using the sensitive free one or the sensitive one because it's easier for your skin. It's not as harsh. You don't want to use anything that has any type of like scent to it or anything when you're washing up your private area and your butt. Those are the 2 places that you don't want to put anything inside of, and you don't want to use anything that has any type of scent to it. On your body, that's totally fine. Use your body wash or use a sensitive one, whatever. But down there, never use stuff that has scents on it or any of that. No coconut, no cucumber, no Careless Wonders, none of that. Like just straight sensitive body wash is good for down there. So we're gonna go back through the routine. So like I said, we're gonna talk about if I'm shaving instead of using Nair because it's a little bit different with that. But you know, get in the shower, wash up my whole body, leave the soap on my body while I shave my legs, while I shave under my arms. Then while I'm done with that and that's still sitting on, normally I will wash my face. But I'm not going to be talking in this video about like my skincare, my hair care, because that is a part of my feminine hygiene routine, but I have separate videos on that, so I'll link this up above for you guys to go look at them. So we go through the whole body with that. After I'm all done shaving, I rinse it all off with the water. When I actually wash like my area down there, I use my hands. I don't use a towel down there. Also, big thing, please, I hope that you guys are using 2 towels when you wash up, because if you're not, it's okay. It's okay if you're not using 2 towels on there. Definitely 2 towels, okay? You need a face towel and you need a body towel. So technically I kind of have 3. I have a towel for my face, or a washcloth for my face. I have one for my body, and then I have one for, and then I have my loofah. So that's yeah. Bacteria will build up on those towels as well. You may go front to back, and that's the way you're supposed to go, always front to back when you're wiping. But if you use a towel one time, you go front to back with one towel, that's fine. Next time you may not go, the last thing you did was you went back with where your butt is, so you're gonna go back in with the same towel. Like that's why I think it's better to just use your hands to clean in your area down there, because again, it's very sensitive. You can get infections and all type of stuff. So I recommend using your hands, but if you don't feel comfortable doing that, then just get another towel separately for those 2 things, because you don't want to use the towel that you use to wipe your butt with your face, or vice versa. It's just nasty. Just nasty. All right, so now we are all out the shower. This is now, fast forward past that. The next thing that I do after the shower, after I shave, is moisturize my skin. So when it comes to moisturizing, first of all, girls, I know one thing: when you shave down, especially like in your private area, it starts to itch when it starts to grow back like crazy. But a solution to making it literally, y'all, when I tell y'all, not an itch in sight, none of that. aloe vera. That is literally the key to literally everything. So after I'm done shaving, I go in with this, which is the Beauty Skin Cosmetics Aloe Vera and Rose Body Soothing Gel. This is $3.99 at TJ Maxx. I talked about it in my last video. You put it on right after you get done shaving, right after you get out the shower, and it will like absorb into your skin. And next time, or when the hair starts to grow back down there, it won't itch or it'll be irritating, because it can get very irritating if you don't. And then after I use that, I then use the Shea Moisture coconut oil. I'm telling y'all, it's the best combination. I'm telling y'all, okay? This right here is your best friend after you get done shaving on your body in general. Like after you shave your whole body down, coconut oil, aloe vera, best combination that you get from this video. Literally the best thing. All right, so now I want to kind of talk about, kind of like my shower routine, I guess, but now I kind of want to go more in depth with stuff. So for shaving, like I said, for shaving my legs, I go down, I go up. You can really go down and up with your legs, to be honest. Underneath my arms, I strictly go down. I put my head, literally, like I touch my other shoulder and I go straight down. That way you can get like every single crease and everything. And then as far as down there in my area, this is the front of it. I'm gonna demonstrate. This is the front of it. You want to go downwards, which is the way that the hair is growing. On the sides, you want to kind of go like inwards like this, and then if you get up under there, also go down. So that's kind of the motion that you should be doing, or that's the motions that I do. Like I said, if you aren't very careful with it, you can get razor bumps and you don't want them. So please be careful, take your time with it. When I do shave, the product that I use is the 3 Minute Miracle Moist Deep Conditioner. When I do actually use a razor instead of using Nair, which people feel kind of differently with Nair down there. As long as you're not getting it inside of you, that's the key thing. If you're not getting it inside of you, that's all that matters. You can use Nair, you can use shaving cream, you can use not coconut oil, you can use conditioner. As long as you're not getting it inside of you, that's the key thing. So it doesn't really matter what you use, just be very careful with it. It makes the hair softer and everything, which I feel like is a lot easier for you. So I literally would just wet the area down there, then take a little bit, like a dime size, like literally this much at a time. So yeah, after I'm done shaving, I use the aloe vera, coconut oil, and we're done. Okay, so now I kind of want to talk about different products that I use. So for my deodorant, I literally will go back and forth with using this, which is the Secrets spray on deodorant. I love spray on deodorant a lot more than like the actual like powder deodorant, because for me these just break too much. Like I just can't get with them. I can't. I also use my brother's deodorant. He has like a spray on like men's Dove deodorant as well. I love men's deodorant because it lasts longer and it like has a stronger smell to it. So if you like sweat a lot and you don't want to be smelling sweaty, obviously deodorant is the key thing. Secret, whatever you really want to use, this is what I use. So take it or leave it. I also use wipes as well. You want to make sure that you always have wipes with you, or just to touch it throughout the day, because if you sweat down there or under your arms or whatever. So I use like I think these are like just regular baby wipes. I think these are like by the Pamper brand or something like that. I took them from my little cousin. He ain't gonna mind, he's only 3. What is he now? So I use these. I put them like in a little Ziploc bag, that way I could just keep them kind of nice, toss in my purse, take them out, whatever, refill it up. Same old. Feminine wipes you can use as well, but I mean, I feel like that's just kind of too harsh. If a baby can use these, why can't I use them? So that's just how I feel. Okay, I want to talk about teeth real quick. I know we kind of went like in a weird order, but I kind of forgot to talk about this. So when it comes to like whitening your teeth, personally, I just take my toothpaste with my toothbrush, take baking soda, and I put it on top of it, and I brush my teeth like that. That's like an inexpensive at-home way to whiten your teeth. You can use like the teeth whitening kits, which I have those as well, but if you don't want to go out and spend the money for it, or you just want to do it really quick and easy, that's a good way to like whiten teeth as well if you want to do that. So that's kind of all I want to say about teeth real quick. I just want to mention that. Another thing I want to talk about is lightening up under your underarms. So as you guys can see, my underarms are pretty dark, and that's just for me shaving them and everything. It's not because it's hair. There's literally no hair there or anything like that. It's just because I shave a lot, and so it gets darker. But what I will say to lighten them up is literally you can take a bowl, some water, some baking soda, mix it together, put it up under there, and kind of leave it on as like a mask for like 4 minutes. Take it off and do it like twice a week, and it'll start to kind of give you your pigmentation back and like lighten up that area. A lot of girls struggle with dark underarms. It's not because you're dirty. It's not because you're not shaving properly. It's just, it happens. So don't feel bad about it, because I used to feel like, dang, like I don't like the way my underarms look, but it's literally like a natural thing. It's not that big of a deal. But if you do want to lighten them, that is the way that I do it. The next topic I want to talk about are periods, because that is very, very important. So the brand Lilova, I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm pretty sure, they actually were so kind enough to send me some of their period proof underwear, y'all. Yes, period proof underwear. You heard it here. This is basically what it comes inside of. They have different like styles of the underwear, and I actually have used them in there. That's why they're kind of out the bag, but I used them and washed them when I was on my period and everything. The ones that I have, this is the Mia Cotton Bikini one in the color black, and it's extra small because the girl's small, and it holds up to 2 tampons. So basically, if you don't like, if you want to wear a tampon that day and not wear a pad or a liner up under it, you can just wear these underwear, and that way it'll be safe and secured. Also, I guess like, just I don't feel comfortable enough not putting on a pad with underwear. I'm on my period, so I probably would, I still put a pad on even when I wore these, but you don't have to. It's not said that you need to. That's the whole point of them being period proof. They're supposed to, you know, hold the blood or whatever, I guess, but it's kind of nasty to me to just sit there and it's like wet. I don't know, but they do have like this, I've washed them, I've used them, everything, but they do have this like cottony type of feel to them. There's like a pad or like a layer inside of here that kind of like, I don't even know how to describe it, but you can like feel that there's like a protectant in there. When I used my period, I had literally no spills with it. It was like, it didn't leak out the side and like that. Like it was all good. Sorry, this is like kind of trigger warning for some people that's watching this, but I mean, it's the real deal. So yeah, I do recommend these if you guys want to try them out. I have a link down below for you guys. They sent them over to me and I did try them out and they were good. They were really nice. I do feel like, again though, I don't feel comfortable not wearing a pad with underwear in general if I'm on period, but you don't have to with these if you don't want to, or if you just whatever. So I recommend trying them out. They're different and I've never heard of anything like it before. That's why I was so like kind of taken back by it. It's definitely really cool and everything. So I have these down below for you guys, a link to where you can get them from, and a link to what the pair that I have that I wore. So now I kind of want to go through my whole body care routine. So I do a face mask for my face twice a week. So yeah, just a simple face mask. For my toes and my nails, I normally do them every 2 weeks. I don't have any done right now because I'm giving my nails a break, because I had them on for like weeks straight and they were getting like real loose, not loose, they were getting like really like thin and stuff. So I was trying to give my nails a break, but normally I do my toes and my nails every 2 weeks. I do go to the salon sometimes to get my toes on, like a pedicure or whatever, but for the most part I do my own nails at home. If you guys want to see a video on it, let me know down below, or you can't let me know down below, let me know in my Instagram, because again my comments are still disabled. Eyebrows, I get my eyebrows done every 3 weeks. I just got them done about 2 weeks ago, so I'll probably be going back pretty soon. And then for shaving my legs and my armpits, I do that every 2 weeks. As far as shaving your private area, do that whenever you want to. I'm not going to tell you when or what I do. You can just do it whenever you want. That's up to you, but I'm gonna talk more about that a little bit in a little bit. Oh, by the way, discharge is a normal thing if you get it. If you don't know what discharge is, it's just that like creamy thing or liquid that's supposed to come out of you every here and there. If you're not getting discharged, then that is kind of a problem. Your discharge should be like clear, creamy. It should not be brown, it should not be black, it should not be green or yellow. If it is, you might have a yeast infection. Sorry, not sorry. So maybe go to the doctor. But yeah, definitely it should be clear, not clear, it should be creamy, like a white consistency and kind of sticky. So yeah, check that, y'all, check it. I want to talk about just other little tips. So the first thing is to not wear tight fitted clothes when you freshly shave. So if you go freshly bald, like if you shave like your area down there, you fresh whatever, when you are just bald down there and you have on underwear with no pad or whatever, or you have like tight fitted clothes on, that can give you a yeast infection or like make you more prone to getting yeast infections because of the moisture. A lot of moisture down there can give you a yeast infection. So it's actually kind of good to have a little bit of hair down there, or to wear a pad here or there or whatever, even if you're not on your period, just to have that way that moisture isn't just sitting there, because again, that is how you get a yeast infection. For me personally, I don't wear underwear at night. I kind of recommend this as well, because if you think about it, day in day out you're wearing underwear or pants or whatever. So when you're in the house and you're just chilling or you're going to sleep, try to go to sleep with no underwear on. I know it may sound kind of weird, or I don't know if you have brothers or whatever, but if you're underneath the covers, you should be fine. I mean, we'll hope so. Or just wear shorts without any underwear on, because again, you need to give your vagina some room to breathe sometimes, because again, day in day out you got underwear on, you got pants on, you got this on, leggings, whatever. When does it ever breathe besides in the shower? Exactly. This should go without saying, but never ever put soap directly inside of you. Never ever. Not in your butthole, not in your front hole, none of that. Like, never ever put soap or any substance up there. It cleans itself. You don't need to actually put soap up there. You are supposed to put soap down there, but not up inside. Okay, that is a big no. You will get an infection. Please, it will mess with your pH balance as well. Don't do that. If your pH balance is messed up, you can take apple cider and vinegar or take a bath in it as well. I've heard of that. So if you guys have a messed up pH balance and you know that by, again, the whole discharge thing or just whatever, apple cider and vinegar is your best friend. Okay, I'll link some videos down below more on it, because I've never actually done it. I never had to really worry about it, but I'll put some videos down below because that is very important. I feel like I covered a lot in this video. This video was over 20 minutes and I don't know how I'm going to condense it, but we're going to try to. But it was very, very fulfilling. I feel like everything that I said in this video should be helpful. This is just what I do. I'm not an expert. I am not a gynecologist. Is that the right word? You know, for doctors, for females. I don't know. I'm not any of that. I'm not claiming to be. This is what I have done. This is what I do. You guys asked the video. I am giving it to you, but I'm not trying to say that I know everything. I do not. Don't quote me on it. This is what I do. You do not have to do it, but if you choose to, then that is fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Like I said, a lot of information in this video. Hopefully you guys took a little bit from it, or if you just want to watch the video for the entertainment, that is fine too, and I appreciate that as well. Love you guys so much, and I will see you next time in a new video. Bye guys. Mwah. I'm sweating just filming this video.
They take pictures just to show them to your bitches, so you can make them jealous.